n'eluigwe ọgọrọ a na-akpụ n'ala. Chukwu okike ya akpọgo eze bi n'eluigwe ụmụ gị agbakọ nata. Nna m anyị na-eme ibe isi anyị na-eme ya ka anyị nọ na-eme onweghị ibe ọzọ anyị bụ n'obi ahụ njem nwere onwe ya ka anyị na-eji ijie anyị wee na-asị gị ezi Chineke biko bịa ka ị nọnyere anyị chụọrọ anyị ka a lawa ajọ mmụọ ajọ mmadụ ahụ kachasị ndị sabo ndị si na Biafra ya abịa ndị na-anụ ọgụ niile ebe a na-anụ ka ha wee fụdatị na Biafra ya abịa si Chukwu biko ọgụ ahụgụ nwa ya nụrụ anyị ya gọzie anyị Chineke gọzie ụmụ ife gọzie ụmụ Biafra niile ebe ọnwụ na anyị niile anọ ezi Chineke ma ana m akpọkwa gị n'isi awalida Maazị Nnamdi Kanu Ọhamadike nọnyere m ihe gbaala m ya ume were dọkịta na-agwọ ya ọya Chineke biko ọkwago ka nwee onye ọzọ otu aka aka na-akpọkwa n'isi ọbata obie udu akọ mmiri na mbiko ihe niile ugoko ọ dị n'aka anyị eme nke anyị ji nwụrụ mmadụ ma agụ nwa ya eme nke iji wu Chukwu na m ana m asị aka ọnwụna ụdọ ọnwụna ezumezu ọnwụna osi n'enu osi n'ala ọwụ ikwu ọwụ ibe onye ọsọkwa anya nwụrụ wụ ndị ji ọbata obi eji awalida Maazị Nnamdi Kanu asị m aka ha gbajie asị m tinyere ha ọgbaghara ebe ọnwụna ba nọ na tinyere ha ọgbaghara were ọgbaghara tinye n'etiti ya Chineke pịaba m ụtarị mee ka ọkụgbu ha na-arụ mee ka ezumezu ha niile ha saa kpọpụtara ya awalida Maazị Nnamdi Kanu n'ọbata obi ya na m otu a ka si welekwa awa COS wee tinye gị n'aka nna m ọkwago nwa wee ike yoo onye emekwe nke o ji wụrụ mmadụ n'ọkwago Chukwu na-eme nwa onye na-enye ike ajọ mmụọ ajọ mmadụ uke mmụọ uke mmadụ ebe ọsọkwa anya si onye ọsọkwa anya wụrụ ọsọkwa wụrụ m nwa na-eche echiche ọjọọ megide asụ Chineke megide onye ọbụla na-emegide COS ayo ise ọwụrụ m nwa na-emegide ya emegide m ise onye ọsọkwa ya wụrụ ebe ọsọkwa ma na-agba ije ọ na-agba n'elu ọ na-agba ya n'ala ọ na-agba n'okwu n'ala ọ na-agba n'elu bed asụ Chukwu asụ megide ekwene ka ba binye na
maybe you go ya I like it. All right, thank you so much. Welcome, dear friends. Thank you so much for that wonderful prayer.
Kind of nearly. And I'm going to put the history make Ngoziorabueze matter. Ezoku, Obato Biakopa and got terrorism, CCS terrorism. Even idea that?
Huh?
Obato be Simon Epa. Finland and CCS for terrorism. Even idea.
Okay, for the thing of Potago.
ihe na-ekwu ihe dị na news ka na-eme analyze.
Okay.
Because enwere ihe some people enwe ha idea. Ha just na-agba Finland tụrụ ya nga 6 years for terrorism. Ngoziorabueze bụ chief of staff Simon Ekpa bụ the chief of terrorism. So Ngoziorabueze nwere question to answer because ọma ihe mere ọbata eji were mee terrorism. O so were support ọbata na terrorism o mere. So ọ bụrụ ọmụnwa bụ lawyer, Ngoziorabueze nwere question to answer.
Yes.
Because mgbe niile ahụ Simon Ekpa dey terrorize ebe niile ahụ ọ dị eme terrorism ahụ.
Ngoziorabueze so ye.
Ihe o mere.
And onye nwa Ngoziorabueze na-negotiate ihe that place maka chief of staff.
Chief of staff to Simon Ekpa who the terrorist atụrụ nga 6 years. Then Ogechukwu Nkere alias Isaiah Anyaogu who the finance minister na-eweta ego Simon Ekpa ji terrorize ndị ọ na-terrorize. So which means I been a terrorism case. One person and her carry terrorism here like that. One person name in no begin to change and begin with a brave one a street, but we show them mother. I had to wait, but the plan terrorists today to a very pen at court. What evidence from everywhere. The chief of staff will be something on I am.
Yes.
So the court possibly may invite.
Oh, possibly may invite. Sure.
I'm going to invite a phone number. I got for communication. Young one over to be at the plan. I saw the terrorists over to be at them. My results also not over to be only make terrorists. Okay, we are Chico, Simon Ejiheko. Okay, we are take a terrorism. So before I just send the metal terrorism, Simon is a terrorist now. Oh, when Catania Simon before I send the Simon, they go to terrorism. And when both jobs also done Simon plan, we need that. So Hannah, when you Hannah move, if that is what goes around, comes around.
Sure.
Simon, I can make arrest one by one. They have questions to answer. Because that is how it works. And when people are going to profit now, and when the case is something they do, I got you know, I got you know, I'm going to Chinese pass release, but I got you know,
oh, good, yeah.
Gave him about this particular thing. Gave him about a phone, got to your phone. But communication in with that person, must say when other people in our plan, because so we is. Can't on that terrorism, I had to decide on it. So, we are here watching them. In the multi-years on them, when the people Ngoziorabueze, also be literate, or very educate, according to the information they in here, the public data. On the Twitter handle, and not very my educate. Here,
good morning, daughter and sons of writing song. Good morning to you all. Ụmụnne m onye ajụrụ onye na-ekwu na were obi mara m ọkwa the same person ahụ. Akụ ABC 1 nke izizi. Ụmụnne m unu eweli iwe. Unu eweli iwe biko unu eweli iwe. Ana m ewere ohere a na-ekele Maazị Paul Uzoma. Also, good morning, my brother, humble that you are. May the good Lord strengthen you in this struggle. He say, almost hey Biafra. They were Jennifer. That's what. Ikechukwu nwa Chinemere onye eziokwu Chukwu gozie gị Chukwu gozie gozie na kọntrị ị nọ, ezigbo obodo ka ị nọ, ezigbo obodo ka ị nọ, Chukwu gozie gị. Ike Ụzọ, Dr. Ngoziorabueze. CJ birikwe, nne m, ezi nne m Julian Obi, ndewo. That is Okorafọ, ndewo. Living Nwaọha, Livinus, sorry, Livinus, ndewo. Livinus Nwaọha, ndewo. Nne m Esther, ezinne ụtụtụ ọma. Nne m Chukwu gozie gị, nne m Imore Mkpone, Ịbọlachi. Ụmụnne m, enwere unu fụrụ ihe mere yesterday m ji ezigbo program na-aga. Ịntanetị echikwe n'elu, chikwe n'ala, ihe niile achọ ọwa ọnwụnwa dị ihe ahụ, but anyị ga-emegicha ha niile. Ọ wụrụ ozi a, anyị ga-ezi dị ozi na enweghị ihe ga-astọpụ anyị izi dị ozi. Onweghị ihe ga-astọpụ anyị izi ozi ka no, nothing. Enweghị ihe ga-astọpụ anyị izi dị ozi ka, God forbid. Enweghị mụ na-agwụ nsị, enweghị ihe ga-astọpụ anyị izi ozi a. And anyị ga-ezi dị ozi, mmụọ na mmadụ ga-anụrịrị ya. And ntị ọbụla anụrụ ya na-achọghị ichenji ga-echenjirịrị. Ọhịa nọ n'ahịa anyị kwupụta, n'aka ikpeazụ a na ije nwere onwe anyị a, ozi a anyị bịara izi, anyị ga-eziriri ya. Ndị ntị ọbụla anụrụ ya ga-enwerịrị mgbanwe, whether they like it or not. Ntị ọbụla anụrịrị ya ga-enwerịrị mgbanwe, because always ozi ka anyị bịara, and ezigbo ihe ka anyị na-eme. And ọnụ Chukwu ziri anyị si anyị bịa ndụọ sọ ya ka ma ọsọ ekwesu ma ọsọ ya. Ezekiel, ndewo. So ọsọ ekwesu ma ọsọ ya. Otu ọbụla ha siri gba mgba, nye mgba niile ha na-agba wu n'efu. Mgba niile ha na-agba n'efu ka mgba niile ha na-agba. Ozi ka anyị ga-eziriri ya. Ha jiri bịa n'ụtụtụ onye ọbụla fụrụ the title. Onye ọbụla fụrụ the title. Ụmụnne m, enweghị m kpobịa hia n'ụtụtụ a ime ka ndị mmadụ mata. Enweghị m chọrọ ka ndị mmadụ mata. Enweghị ndị mmadụ na-amaghị. Maazị Kevin, ndewo. Maazị Kevin, ndewo. Maazị Kevin, Chukwu gozie gị. Enwere mgbe Elias pụtara bịa gwa anyị na ọ nọ na ịntanetị na-abrazụta ihe gbasara Biafra. Unu madawa, biko na-ekenike the like button. Ọ dị very important. Unu ashare ikwa. Very, very important. Elias sị na ọ na-abrazụ, klikite na nga ọ nọ na-abrazụ, ọ wụta oshi brazụta ihe gbasara Biafra. So onye ọbụla amacha that one, and anyị kwere na-ekwe ọwụ ka ahụ eme n'anyị. Then kemgbe ahụ anyị amara ihe because so ka ihe ahụ eme n'anya anyị amara n'ahịa. Maazị Ekene dị Chukwu gozie gị. Onye ka abịakwa ka ya na this Gunther nwaanyị ka nwaanyị sendịrị ezigbo meseji. Esendịrị ezigbo meseji. Enweghị onye ọgwụ si na ọ dị genuine na-aga aga ụgwọ ihe gbasara Biafra before gị pụta ibi sọpọtụ. Ọ nọ n'ịntanetị and ihe niile dị ọrụ n'ọbụla isi. Nnekwu ya wụrụ gịnị? man who were ordinary ex-finance minister. Ordinary ex-finance minister. Ordinary ex-finance minister. Onye na-ejije ego ndị mmadụ tụtara. Ordinary ex-finance minister. Ogechukwu Nkere. Ka mmadụ tagidere eze na-akpọ prime minister. Ụmụnne m, ama m I nwere brain and I nwere akọnuche iji rizinie mara ihe. Ị chọrọ ịgwa m na dama before ya ọpụtawa na-ezuzu ya ozuzughị ikpe Ogechukwu Nkere prime minister. Ọstọ dị gị ihe gbasara Biafra. The quid of our prime minister na-ata now. The quid of our prime minister. The quid of our prime minister na-ata. To show you that ọ tara afụfụ you meditie is a prime minister. Gwanụ ma ede afụfụ Ogechukwu tara Ogechukwu Nkere tara ala. Ede ihe Ogechukwu Nkere mere ne oge ji nọkọta a na-akpụ ya prime minister. Unu chọrọ ịgwa m na this man a ọ gaghị aga study ihe gbasara bịa ọgụgụ anything concerning Biafra mana otu o siri wee dị mara wa prime minister oge ji nọkọta na-akpọgo Ogechukwu Nkere prime minister. Ụmụnne m, reason enyi ya yusi ndewo nweke yusi ndewo nweke ndewo. O chọrọ ịgwa m na ọstọ dị gị ihe gbasara Biafra before ya ọpụtawa bibi support wa Biafra before ya ọpụtawa ibi ime interview with Ogechukwu Nkere oge ji na-akpọ Ogechukwu Nkere prime minister. At least as onye ọcha ọwụ ọ kwesịrị yoga store ihe gbasara Biafra mana na before Ogechukwu Nkere enwe otu Ogechukwu Nkere si war today in anything enwene afọ Ogechukwu Nkere tara enwene akpọna Ogechukwu Nkere any name enwene otu Nigerian government siri kpọ Ogechukwu Nkere any name enwene otu ndị DOS siri kpọ Ogechukwu Nkere any name enwene otu ndị Yoruba si kpọ Ogechukwu Nkere any name enwene otu esi dọọ ya ịdị ihe adọrọ wa prime minister na social media. Daman ji pụta nnọọ ọ chọrọ ịgwa anyị na that he did not study anything about Biafra o ji pụta wabe na akpọ Ogechukwu Nkere prime minister. Onye ọ chọrọ ikwu ụmụnne m nyoo Chuks Francis ndewo ụtụtụ ọma nyoo cheni ya think ya na ya anybody ọbụla pụtara na social media before gị biti gị ọnụ na ihe gbasara Biafra you must surely go and study it. This man cannot tell us that he did not study anything about Biafra. Not just not like a put on no go here about Biafra. The ordinary Ogechukwu, ordinary finance minister, ex-finance minister. Not like Afufo. Nobody call him names. And when you Doria how Doria on social media, and when you pitch Yame Akaja on social media, only vuvu, not like a prime minister. That man, Gunther. Ọ chọrọ ịgwa anyị na that he did not study anything about Biafra. Ka ọ chọrọ ịgwa anyị ụmụnne m yosi n'ọwashi yosi na study ga ya ọpụtawa nwanne ọ tụrụ ashị that means ọ dịghị genuine. Any genuine ọbụla pụta that you want to come and support us, you must only go and study about Biafra. You must only go and study about history of Biafra so that you know what you are coming to support. Oh yeah, man, you people have to share this and let it to Gunther. All the very painful. Because everybody, our president, Nnamdi Kanu, he suffered for us and he keeps suffering. Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, he suffered for us. I hope money for our Prime Minister. And when he made this young man, and make it look at where he is today. Ogechukwu cannot be answer for ordinary ex-finance minister. Not prime minister. Before you started calling that young man, that non-entity, prime minister, you can study about him. Are you trying to tell me that you did not study about this non-entity or called NKERE before you started calling him prime minister? Enough is enough. Yeah, that man, you already genuine. Gunther did genuine. Gunther, if you're a genuine man, you're supposed to study about Biafra before start coming out to support Biafra. If you study about Biafra, you're supposed to come out to study about Biafra before starting calling Ogechukwu the prime minister. Ogechukwu did not even want to call anything because he's just an ordinary ex-finance minister, somebody that keep money for us. Because he's obedient, and we see that he's obedient to keep our money. That's why we hand over our money to him, not knowing that he's a criminal. Gunther, you tell me that you have not studied about it. You cannot go and read about Ogechukwu. You cannot, before you start doing something with somebody on social media, you will not go and verify about the person and not the kind of person you are putting yourself to. Look at how you are putting yourself in a mess. Our prime minister suffered for us before we made him that prime minister. What did Ogechukwu suffer for us? Nothing. Ogechukwu stole our money. He stole all the sufferness that Biafran suffered. Ogechukwu wake up trying to destroy what we have suffered, but thousands of Biafran have put in their life. You come out and call him prime minister. How do you want Biafrans to respect you? So you just come out to support Biafra without studying Biafra. You don't know that Biafra is a spirit. And Biafra have a history. That before you come out and put anything, to put your mouth in a Biafra, anything Biafra, you will study it before you come out. So that you will not you will not mess yourself up. So it's what you are trying to tell us. That you just come out and started supporting Biafra. You are not real. Because if you are real, Gunther, if you are real, you're supposed to study about Biafra. And you don't even have to call Ogechukwu prime minister. Ogechukwu did not suffer anything. Ogechukwu stole that Ogechukwu Azaya Nyogo stole our money. He forcing himself, self-acclaimed prime minister. You are calling him prime minister. Still can have the world and laughing at you, asking who is this man? How can this man coming out calling ordinary ex-finance minister, prime minister? So you do not study about Biafra, you just come out and started supporting Biafra, start talking about Biafra, you don't study anything. You did not read anything about Simon Ekpa. How he suffered. They call him all kinds of names. Ogechukwu that stole our money. You come out and start calling him prime minister. Look at how the world are laughing at you. You call yourself an learned man. You cannot study about Biafra before you come out to study, before you come out to support Biafra. Calling NKERE that stole our money, that do not want to even to be, and you do not even want anything. You are calling him prime minister. But thank God that the woman that gave birth to Biafra had warned you, give you serious warning. Not that you don't know. Because if you say that you don't know, you are lying. Before you started coming out to put your mouth, you're supposed to study about Biafra. Before you come out to put your mouth. As in them, you know how to issue, you joy your honor. You call Gunny. You call Gunny. You call Akbuya Guinea. We are 1 minute. You come to support Biafra, you do not study about Biafra, you just come out. Imagine ordinary finance minister calling him prime minister. Who does that?
We have only one prime minister.
Only one.
Who is Simon Ekpa.
Only one. Only one prime minister, Simon Ekpa, that has suffered for us. Only one prime minister that put his life. What did Ogechukwu sacrifice for? Ogechukwu sacrifice for nothing. He stole our money. You are trying to tell me that you do not study it about Biafra, you just come out to support Biafra. You don't come out to talk about Biafra.
We have only one prime minister.
Only one.
Who is Simon Ekpa.
Only one.
Anyone calling any other person prime minister, you are either confused.
I swear.
Or you don't know what you're doing.
Believe me, I don't think that he knows what he's doing. I don't think that he knows what he's doing, man. I don't think that he knows what he's doing. If that Gunther knows what he's doing, he will not be calling Ogechukwu Prime Minister. For what? Calling Ogechukwu Prime Minister for what? Before you come out to support Biafra, to talk about Biafra, you must surely study about Biafra very well. Very, very well. Imagine an ordinary ex-finance minister that stole our money, that come to destroy Nigerian government paid to come and destroy what we are doing. You are calling him Prime Minister. Gunther, shame on you. Shame on you. How can you be this? How would I put it? You just come out to call somebody name. You do not go and study about him. Somebody that did not even suffer. He stole our money. Even he's trying to destroy what we are doing. Gunther, do you know who is Mark Johnson? Do you know who is Mark Johnson?
We have only one prime minister.
Only one.
Who is Simon Ekpa. Anyone calling any other person prime minister,
Imagine.
You are either confused or you don't know what you're doing.
I swear.
And I'm not going to say you don't know.
You know.
We know.
You know.
We know the plot of Nigeria state. We will stop you. I promise you, I will be part of those that will stop you.
You know. You know. Because, okay, believe me, this man, like, I got potassium not to support people here about Biafra that he did not go and read. Look at ordinary Ogechukwu, ordinary ex-finance minister. Imagine. Biafra Nesedos, good morning. Good morning, Mazi. Are we even inside again? All morning inside there. Imagine. Ordinary ex-finance minister that you just come out calling prime minister. You just fool yourself. You just make a fool of yourself. Look at you. As learned as you are, you do not go and read everything before you started coming out calling out ordinary ex-finance minister. A man that stands on pulpit to destroy what we are doing. Please share this in TV to that man. I even show him where OGECHUKWU was displaying to stop what we are doing. Something that we celebrate for. Something that many lives have lost for. Ndewo Mazi. Ndewo. Calling him prime minister. Shame on you. How can you be this? Before you come out, a white man, you're supposed to study very well about Biafra. How can an ordinary finance minister, you are calling him prime minister? Ordinary ex-finance minister that come to destroy what his fellow man have suffered for. Very painful. Thank God. I believe he have heard it now. I don't think that he will try the nonsense again with OGECHUKWU.
We have only one prime minister.
Only one.
Who is Simon Ekpa.
Only one.
Anyone calling any other person prime minister, you are either confused or you don't know what you're doing.
Believe me, that man don't know what he's doing.
And I'm not going to say you don't know.
He knows.
You know. But we know the plot of Nigeria.
Yes.
We will stop you. I promise you, I will be part of those that will stop you.
Oh man. OGECHUKWU no mage. The ordinary ex-finance minister, Tagide is not a prime minister. And a criminal. They go and it's very painful. Before that man come out to talk anything about Biafra, he must surely study about Biafra. Everything. How Finland disappoint our prime minister. How Finland disappoint us. But God now put them in shame. Imagine ordinary ex-finance minister. You are calling him prime minister. Gunther, shame on you. Shame on you. Whatever you are looking for, you have failed. You have failed. Look at what you are doing with ordinary a criminal. Ogechukwu. I can't believe that you can be this too low. You bring yourself too low. Bringing a criminal, calling him a prime minister. How can you be this selfish? You did not study anything about Biafra, calling a criminal prime minister. A man that trying to stop what we are doing. If it's not by the grace of God and the spirit that follow this our movement, that overpower him. I'm made today. You get Ngeziorabueze no destroy. Maso wani kan wani. This man cannot come out and say that he did not study anything about Biafra, that he just come out and started talking about Biafra. He cannot. He cannot tell us that he did not study anything about Biafra. Calling an ordinary expert, ordinary, somebody that because he's loyal, we think that he's loyal. We now hand on our money to him for him to take care of our money. He stole the money, not even only to steal the money, he come to destroy what we are doing. You do not study anything about this young man, you just come out. That means you lie, you're a liar. You are not real. Anybody, look at Ordinari as a criminal. He said that he's on internet browsing. To show you that the area as a criminal, first of all, read about Biafra. Let me just put it like that. But you now, you just come out. How can this is very painful. He paid me. A man like that. You're just not this solo. This solo. Check him with the It's very painful. How can he be this? I want to call it now. I want to call it. I want to call it. I want to call it. A man that want to destroy what we have suffered, what many lives have. God. Not Prime Minister. OGECHUKWU na-ekwu. Look at OGECHUKWU here. How he's trying to spoil what we are doing. Here, know this thing. Display.
The plan you failed here.
His plan failed.
Thank God. The only thing may achieve in this world.
Even an achievement is if I don't get end this, a useless woman. If I don't achieve, the only thing may achieve in this world, achievement, even I know she rubbish here. If I an achievement, you may put the if I couldn't have only my program shinaga. For me, you here, I believe me, I'll be the woman. That is how it is. Uncle, you can come to the but from the from the woman. Imagine achievement, how used to show you how useless the woman is. To show you how stupid your achievement. Now look at how you your achievement, you rubbish shame yourself. Today now look at your condition, you're in a mess.
The plan you failed here. I thank God.
Gunther, are you hearing it? OGECHUKWU plan failed here. This criminal OGECHUKWU plan failed here. OGECHUKWU plan failed here. You are calling him Prime Minister. Hi, Chineke na. Nwoke choka na just no lego me wo ya n'ala. Wo ya n'ala. Ge no onye anti.
The only thing may achieve in this world.
Una don't go end with achievement here. The only thing I'm gonna achieve in this world, honor in a mess. If only you can't do what achievement and I can't touch your war n'ala. Warrior kuto. If for achievement here, if for here, the same if all the form of now gone to interview with this useless woman. Woman about the woman. Onye nchekọta ka ala Biafra. O kwere ike ikpe ya akpọ ndị ọcha n'ụcha ha criminal. But you amaghị. How criminal? How criminal?
plan ya failed here. I thank God. The only thing I achieve in this world, now when I come to that, now that will go. In fact, I did it. Declaration of Biafra on 29. Because never in this world again, as I declare the installation of Biafra. Never in this world again, as I had to stop Biafra again. Or never, never. Nandu Ogenkele Onochichicha no more restoration of Biafra. Never. God go late.
Make you so no tagre Gunther here. Ka obi anu ya idiot ọ na-akpọ finance minister. Criminal ọ na-akpọ finance minister. Tag ya nya ka obi anu from him.
Osi mi de la late. Uno mana abato bien asi. Ne na monitor zoo. Enyo nwa ka na faji bia na enwere ike idi clear Biafra before that 2nd of December. Obato bien ekwu steady. Mana I want to follow ya na ya I na-enwe ọ na-ekwu kwa ya na-enwe no okwu or just and onwere point. Ngalo that now chief of staff na Biafran cabinet decide declare let's start Biafra 29th of December 29th of November yes November declare the Biafra.
I swear
Ogenkele
Gunther, can you hear you don't want to make sure that agree that man aha Chidebube ndewo ezi nne m ndewo ọwụrụ nwaanyị ọwụrụ nwoke Chidebube dị ngozi Chidebube dị ngozi Chimidebube dị ngozi ọ nwaanyị birikwe tag ya nụ Gunther ka ọ bịa nụ anụmanụ ọkpọga prime minister eshemines idiot ọkpọga prime minister tag ya nụ ya. Believe me, Chunekeji, after she said all this truth, today, D.P.M is no more existing in her life anymore. Mazi, how can you wear fear? How can you wear fear? More Jiwania, only one. There's a demesia more. Also, now, then my condition now, not in a mess. More Gia, only one. To show you that and we get any genuine person watching as in 1 year. Only opening who watching 1 year or maybe Indian and when did not Anna Sina maybe Hannah Jiga again they work with their high BP or how to equal add more. You got for any reasonable person can add this to 1 year. Came by 1 year on a track. You know go see anybody. The make my no progress. Money I can no progress. Yeah, money and name make it me become. Have a great day. Have a great day. Have a great day. Get progress. Have a great day. Oh my sister, oh my lovely sister. Get progress. Have a great day, sister. Believe me. Progress is like a possible best. The YouTuber actually it will win another. When you watch, he can the YouTuber wouldn't himself. But progress will win to make sure not happen. So, no but like one year now we a genuine person. You will get one you could raise open. You go no get nothing. Tag no Gunther cause amam Hiozaga Gunther. You come out to support Biafra, to talk about Biafra without studying about Biafra. That means you lie. You own Yoshi. Nobody that support Biafra will not go and study about Biafra, the history of Biafra. Imagine ordinary finance minister. They know to not here. As some who display in here, continue here and bring on Ngoziorabueze, man.
a plan chani ya dobe owu na anyi nwa chelu no 2nd of December Finland government ye serve ya akwụkwọ from court na fa chọrọ ka ime this kind of thing na their country
eziokwu
I biko anya ha ya akwa no more
o
ife ndị a plan
yes
oge nkele na bam
Gunther inanu ya
all the criminal agent yana fakwu
inanu ya
all the saboteurs I from on Finland that time na biba na ekwu the microphone some of them were agent of darkness
yes
sawasi ọnụ amamibe ma ọnụ ba ọnụ jọrọ njọ imekata kwa ama mo ne di esi ameku ọnụ ka hey nekwu di anya no the same thing bana agbo no hey na ora asa nekwe ne nwanyị anya ebe a na-ebu ụzọ ne nwanyị anya n'ọnụ ije ịnụ nwanyị ebe ije evu ụzọ ne ya anya n'ọnụ ọnụ ma ọkwa mgbe ibe ọnụ ụkwụ ọnụ ntuwo onugbu eyi ibe mbuko ọnụ ntuwo onugbu unu nekwu anya unu ama nọ ntuwo onugbu ka ọnụ mpempe ọkụ ibe nwere kemadụ hụ mma eyi eziokwu dị mma okwukwu aka ihe nkọrọ mmadụ ka m na-akọ onwe m ichere aga na ndị mmadụ kwụ nwanọ ndụ ụchụ unu fụ plan ndị a mere na 2nd of December hell ekporofe n'ọkpa complete
unanu ya
so Biafra government ọbata obie have achieved one thing it declare Biafra the installation of Biafra at 29 of November.
Unanu ya
Ebe akunu doku this man dị ọtọ akụrụ ebe akunu ya ama that na ndị a nwere plan.
Unanu ya
Serious plan, sealed plan. Now, awụrụ ya wụọ ya concrete. Search up the plan, so ye stamp. Sizi anyị bịawazie Finland ka anyị mara ka o ya esi mee. Anaba achị anyị ọchị. Anyị niile secha n'enu mmiri. Ndị mmadụ na-ahụ mba abịa Finland na na-abịa declare Biafra. Geenụ ntị ebe a na anya just achọ nke unu wetuo mmụọ unu ma ndị kpọrọ masị o ma ndị hụrụ n'anya o nwanne m nwoke esi m akpọzikwe n'iyi esi m hapụba m ji ejebe ebe m ji efe esi ndị Fulani o nwere ndị worse than Fulani the worst than Fulani is this idiot anyị kpọrọ oge nkere Fulani ka ya mma
Gunther inanu ya
onye the worst Fulani so ni akpala wa the worst Fulani anụrụ m ebe this idiot sị na nnara ya ego na nwa nwaanyị na-eje Canada ye na ndị a ji asị ekpe ekwere so nsọ asị kaba ji ekpe ekwere asị nkebe enweghị oyiri amakwu ha asị nwa amụmụ mmadụ na Canada amam ebe Canada dị nwa m oje ha na Canada ụmụnne m unu chetara mgbasị mkpọ nna m na-eme life nwa nwaanyị kpọọ m mpike so unu na nwa nwaanyị jebere Brazil na ndị skuulu wee sendiri Brazil ọwụkwa nnaba ndị skuulu ha jere Brazil otu esi wego okwu throughout this year mana this man arụrụ mma throughout this year mụ na ịdị otu a adịghị mma throughout this year mụ na this nonsense ọnụfọ adịghị mma mụ nwee n'anya ego na nwa nwaanyị na-eje Canada ebe amamụ mmadụ na Canada o nwere onye nwere na Canada mgbe nwa nwaanyị jere Brazil abịa m ebe abịa gwa ya ụnụ na nwa nwaanyị jere Brazil o je wuti ndị skuulu ọgwa wuti ndị skuulu ka mmeje na oge nkele ego nwa nwaanyị eji nna this man wụ ụchụ so nsọ asị nne ya nwụrụ ya nwụọ in fact ọdụ nka nne ya ọtụ aja asị wee dị ime ewute asị ewee zụọ ewute ọbara asị o were tras na-ejegharị ọ na-elele course on this man hele gbadube ohere asị na-eje ibe oje na ọwụrụ basketball ka ọ na-ehe asị na-eje a useless man enwere capacity enwere unu enwere ebe obi a hopeless man ndị Biafra gọọmenti na-akwụrụ ụgwọ unu ebe ka obi onye onwere ụlọ onye galubi nnadị jiri sị Maybe a papa with a cook one mail no Maryland, what the bills. Rubbish. Then I never the plan of this man. Who put this man who could a back. Nyakunu yejima, umunemono batona nesia. Son si ba dande banande gede ya gwada wunu wezoku di nezoku.
Unanu ya.
Ezoku.
Unanu ya.
Ezoku di nezoku. Son so ye ka mma na agwu. Ezoku akụ mmiri. Akọrọ m unu ka o si nye m ego. Atụghị m asị na o nyere m ego. Ngunu ka o si nye. Osizie na ya nyere m ego. Ejije Canada. Gwana onye ụtụ. Ya said dear unu tell Oji wenye m that money. Gwana onye ụtụ. Odori nara n'iyi. Party for ụmụ mgbe ngoro kọmputa. Aso m unu na onye kwere m ego nji wee mezu ego were ego kọmputa ekwukwere nye ihe o. Party for that money. Biko oge nkele Biafrans mgbe m tọrọ kọmputa m hụrụ ya na social media. Eji ha azụ na date mbọsị program ahụ mere mbọsị ahụ tọrọ mbọsị ahụ ka ngorie. Mbọsị ahụ kunu ya fu date. Ibe niile m na onye a na-emedu na adịnwere ọdụ ka Chineke ọma. Nya wepụtara unu tela. Ya wepụtara unu tela. Then mma akpọ my daughter. Jụọ ya mgbe o jere Brazil. Within this school o wete date. Ude na-eweta mgbe o nwere m ego. Ego ikpeazụ dị si udere nyere m uwe ego nji wee mezu kọmputa. O wee chụgharịbazie m. Kọntrol wee na be m. Chọọ ịma nke ọgọdọ ime ukwu. Si ya gịnị jiri mee. Gị ji nye m ego. Weta akaụntụ ka send the leg money go back. Because na man chọrọ this rubbish. Nyekwa m akaụntụ number. Let me send this money back to you. Ma chọrọ rubbish. Mama ibe mmeje nara bank. Biri ya ebiri na ọ na meje na gba bank ebi ibe m ego. Ana m arụ ọrụ. Enwere nyenye. Onye na-arụ ọrụ dị stable. Onye oje na bank ya ebite nwa ego. Ma ebite nwa nke ebite nwa 500. Nke ebite nwa 1000 euro. Eme ebite nwa ewe nye udi otu anọghị. Ebe onye ụtụ. Onye double come flag this thing ka asụkwa. Nenanya mgbe this man plan this man hasara. Nenanya body movement and action this idiot. Mere here. Nanya the whole Biafrans. They're happy. This idiot because of his selfish interest. Muwa. Who will chisel the life of all Biafrans. Nena nyakono fiyo meleba. Ebe kanise.
United States Congress, I have met with the Speaker of the House, Mike Johnson, and I told Mike Johnson, the number 3 ranking in the world, I said, Mike, I'm going to Finland. We Biafrans are going.
On 200 to have I mean to the number of John Dorsey, or when I joined Dorsey, whenever I met that is going to Finland. Why now that is stupid. Why you now this man will this is Congress abajere the America was also get killed. Other cabinet members, Jerry, add about 4 or 5 cabinet members in America, Jerry, that Washington D.C. Jerry meeting, the Austin meeting. They don't show themselves. Go somebody here below. Down to the Genubia for something very important. If I didn't see you to the mail photo, oppose Webo say, or no pose wearing photo because someone a mission to complete with those pictures.
Gunther, are you hearing the person you are calling Prime Minister? Are you hearing it? Gunther, the person you are calling Prime Minister. Look at the criminal you are calling Prime Minister. Be careful and be warned. Be careful. Gunther, be careful.
Ndiana photo because now 3 story the photo. at least no request photo. Ọnọdụ Nancy bịa Finland. Ịbịa na mobile phone mo nwere picture nji. I don't have any picture. Which ana m ayọ biko ndị bịara Finland na watch m. Biko ndị mara basịrị foto. Onwe foto biko send n'elu ada trace ka ada were gwe n'elu ibe balance. Onwe nke nji, onwe nke nsele. Biko with my mobile phone. Because even bịara with ọzọ enwekwu m chance. And adịkwa m happy o. Amụna ụmụnne na-eze foto dị tene tọrọ m ụtọ. Hey, ọtọka m. Ibe dis udene na-eri ozu na-eme opose picture. Opose ebe a. Opose ebe a. Anyị amụrụ dat na anam na ebe a na-enye na-achị. Ama m onye ọwa ọfụma. Ama m ihe ọ dị capable to do. Ama m ihe ọ na-ama plan ọ na-ese. Ịnụ ibe ọ na-ekwu. Ịnụ ibe onye a na-ekwu. Genu ya ntị ka unu onye ọ na-ekwu na na-agba ya na ya eje Finland.
United States Congress. I have met with the Speaker of the House, Mike Johnson.
Nigeria House of Congress. I have met with the Speaker of the House, Michael Johnson. No, who cares? The Congress. A stupid man like him. That is Michael Johnson, Speaker of that House. Na country ya. Na Speaker of House in Kiev, na country in Kiev. A useless man in a boast with another country's environment. A hopeless man in a boast with a useless man bed under siege. His country is under siege. His country is go now. I know if I don't want to get a beer flatland. Flatland na chi take care of. He take now. Control of this rubbish here. Our mother don't go farm again. No food, nothing. This man no boast. Ebo we slave. Now another man's land. Or the plow. That's now we slave. Colonel, this nonsense because of no we slave. Now this man. Now you have got to get it. Oh, I want a man banje Jevo Nalize Jevo Kedawe and I can send a photo. I'm not even making I like no it will put a mobile phone. At least they post in a manamacles and a photo. Eh? Ombo macrobia nazuno bemeba. Jevo Yanano Mana, I didn't Jevo Macrombos or Nazuno bemeba. Nachana. And I can talk with every year because I can go where I want to go. See whoever I want to see. When was also now American citizen. American citizen. When I what is idiot? American citizen. Na na-egente who do no na asị kedu ife ya agwa bia France ta ya no wonder ka na abịa with hope na ha chọrọ a decree Biafra o ife nchọrọ ịnụ na ntị n'ọrụ ya at least kedu ife ya agwa those Biafrans kedu ife ya agwa fa ndị ya gwara that na ndị na-abịa on 1st December. We hope they declare Biafra on 2nd. Can you find those people? No. Or even matter. You want to go with America and want to armor honor. America organized by his country upon Afufuni and attack. I will back on this Donald Trump. When it can be filmed, even American zoo, a make a contract again. I am not half of a ban a go boy or you been near a budget America. On a post, can even my woman dibu non a flight now. Now, be a decree Biafra on 2nd. enwe idea na declare go Biafra kedu ife mma agwa ife ọ na-ekwu okwu ndị nwoke onye America nọ na be nna ya na America na-alụrụ onwe ya ọrụ dụrụkpara ya uru na America na-eri salary ya na America live comfortable na be nna ya nyanwa wee slave na America jene chefuru ife ya agwa nwoke nọ na bie doziere na his country instead this idiot ya agba mbọ dozie country ya zọpụta country under siege ife ọ nọ na wee na sabotage his country ife ọ nọ na ya wile country ya tọkọbọ n'ala ego na ege ntị ebe ọ na-aba ife ya agwa na ya ejene na have bịa na Congress.
I told my Johnson, the number 3 branch in the world, I said, Mike, I'm going to Finland. We Biafrans are going to Finland to declare Biafra on December the 2nd. What do you think if I go to Washington tomorrow and tell them the date changed? You are not
Shut up! What?
You are not.
Shut up! A slave. What do you think? Oluona Washington. Or governor the date changed. Because there's not the Washington like date. Do you know this idiot? Can you imagine Obunobi? Oh, what do you think? Oh, na Louisiana, Washington. Washington, D.C. Ndị mbadị na-arụ ọrụ. Enye ihe cleaning na Washington, D.C. Enye ihe ibe flower na Washington, D.C. Even Ịzakwu Mbala. Sunyazikwu na-enye ọrụ Ịza Mbala na Washington, D.C. Nowhere. Onye a lele country ya etọkọbọ. Wee na-agwa gị bịa ya ejezigwa nwoke nọ na be ya na Washington, D.C. Ke ya asụ na ọdụ Washington, D.C. nyere anyị date. Second, Ilistọ Biafra. It's terrible. Not again.
Movable. December the 2nd. Biafra is here restored. United States Congress.
December 2nd. Biafra is here restored. Juzienie. Able restored Biafra that December 2nd. Hello? Hello? Hello, Biafran Justice. Kedibo ya gofa. That is a second unmovable. Every second unmovable. And don't declare go Biafra on second. Na kedi for this man nyere munso. Hello? 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 December 2nd. That na Ibo ya gwasifa na December 2nd. Oh no, Luzie na bebe Juzie ebo December 2nd ko all star Biafra. Why oji natande mmadụ signature. Kezi bo me bosia. And that is second that one movable. Oyaka our chief of staff Jibia go present Biafra money. This idiot in Efunenoeba na vam take security to stop her. And a Chineke no very foji chukwu. Even na the message in our past Ogenkele is that no matter anything, Ogenkele, no matter anything, you aka ye bilili genani. Is a promise. no matter anything, I can
You see,
to be sincere to you.
you see, Magi Wampa.
And nothing will stop that.
You see,
Unless na Biafra and Samuhanya.
I'm Mwanya.
Because I need to go for to name Naba.
I'm Mwanya.
Well, I go to Nigeria and you're going to go be see. Now blackmail Biafra. Now blackmail. When I see Joey, when I see just everywhere. Biafra.
So this Gunther, you see the criminal you are calling a prime minister. A man that stands to destroy what we have suffered for. A man that stands in a pulpit that wants to destroy what his fellow man that's suffering now. You are calling him a prime minister. Gunther, shame on you. You really bring yourself so low. Because you can't just come to support Biafra without you studying anything about Biafra. You cannot. You see the man you are calling prime minister. Only what he cares for, what he will tell Mark Johnson. Ask him, this Mark Johnson, where is he a Biafran? No. I don't know Mark Johnson. No, not any Biafran, no Mark Johnson. But he's crying, calling Mark Johnson name. The person you are calling prime minister. Gunther, shame on you. Shame on you. Shame on you. Call it a criminal. A criminal. A man that come to destroy what his fellow man have suffered labored for. OGECHUKWU atagideze na as a prime minister. OGECHUKWU atagideze na as a prime minister. Before you try to become somebody, you must surely suffer for it. You must surely work for it. OGECHUKWU did not work for it. You did not work for it. You just come out as a self-acclaimed prime minister. The idiot now boggy prime minister again. You did not even tell him no, that you are not a prime minister, you are the acting prime minister. You did not even do something like that. I'm not boggy prime minister again answer. Okay, well, how useless OGECHUKWU. Then the man about your prime minister, why you did not go and study about Biafra? Why? You did not go and study about Biafra. You just come out calling a criminal. A criminal. Prime Minister. Oh, couldn't welfare. Onye ọbụla wụ onye ọcha nwanne m nne bụrụ itinye ya but thank God na nwaanyị ka nwaanyị nye ya nwanne. Zigara ya ozi. Because he can't tell us that he don't know. He can't tell us that he don't know. Ụmụnne m onye ọbụla ga-eti ya wa president na ekpere tomorrow. Onye ọbụla ga-eti ya na ekpere tomorrow. Onye ọbụla ga-eti ya na ekpere tomorrow. Onye ọbụla ga-eti ya na ekpere tomorrow. 20 echiwu 20. Taa 19.
I don't know what you mean by sincere point. I want to commend the president for coming out to tell the entire world that he has no hands in what is going on in the judiciary. That is to say, he has told the entire world that any judicial officer that committed anything should go in for it. Nobody should call the president. What do I mean? The president has exonerated himself before the world. The ball now stop at the table of the judicial officers, because I will continue to say this thing. There's one Justice Ebo, that allowed himself to be messed up during the time of Obasanjo. Now Obasanjo has left after 8 years. Now some judges also messed themselves up during the time of Buhari. Buhari has now left. The dent is with those judges. So the point we are trying to make is that a judge, if there is a case before you and you look at the law, you give judgment. Don't look at the president. Because if you are looking at the body language of the president and you commit judicial impunity, you will be the person to bear it. Thank God that Mr. President have told you, anything that you know that is right, do it. Don't look at my body language. Whether it is sincere, whether it's not sincere, but the word is now before the entire world that the President of Nigeria have said that he has distanced himself from judiciary, that judiciary should be independent. Once there is any case against the government, and you know that the government erred, give judgment against the government. If there is any case against Mr. President, give the judgment against Mr. President, because Mr. President has exonerated himself on the 17th day of November 2025. He told the entire world before the judiciary, do what is right. Don't look at my body language. Whether the case involves Masinda, whether the case involves anybody, give judgment in line with the law, not looking at the body language of the president. That is what I make out of that particular speech.
Now, but shouldn't we also be concerned about transparency in judicial appointments and promotion, seeing as this sometimes could be politicized in Nigeria? How do we curb that?
Yes, that is we have been shouting on it, because the problem we're having in judiciary now is through the selection process. I want you to, you are an investigative journalist, go and check the appointment of judges who have for the past 10 years. You cannot see a daughter or a son of a Panwan Tapa there, no matter how qualified that person may be. The people that will see their names, the daughters and the sons of judges, politicians, and the people that matter the society. So the selection process matters, because you can't be talking about judicial integrity. You are not talking about looking at the selection process. I think Professor Chido Odenkalo and some other persons, Joe Silas and some other persons kicked against that the other day. We are not saying that if somebody is qualified simply because the person is the daughter of a judge that will not appoint him. That's not what you're saying. We are saying that let the persons whom you appointed as judges, let them come and face Nigerians. There's nothing secret about it. We should know their competence, because as I'm talking to you, there are some judgments that you will see coming from some judges, especially all these young ones. You ask yourself, what is happening? Where the law will tell you that 1 + 1 is 2. A judge will now give a judgment telling you that 1 + 1 is 3. So you will now discover that either the judge don't understand the law, or the judge must have collected a gratification somewhere, or because of his interest. So the selection process matters. I think the NBA is doing something about it. If you appoint some people as judges, they should come and address, if not any other person, they should come and address the members of the bar and the members of the press, so that people will put questions across to them. So that one also matters. And also what the CJN said on her own. The CJN said that people should stop criticizing judgment of courts. Mr. CJN, it doesn't work like that. When somebody who is not a lawyer engage you as a lawyer, and the person know that 1 + 1 is 2 in law, and the judgment came out and asked, and the judge delivered that 1 + 1 is no longer 2, is 3. The person will ask a question, he will criticize the judgment. Where the law said that in this particular matter, the only court that has jurisdiction, let me just use the issue of chieftaincy. The only court that has jurisdiction is the state high court. And the federal high court will not take up assume jurisdiction in adjudicating a matter that has to do with the chieftaincy affairs. And when people criticize that judgment, instead of people to look at the reason why that judge assumed jurisdiction, in a case that you don't have a jurisdiction, the judge will be elevated to a higher court. And you said that people should not criticize. You cannot beat a child and ask a child not to cry. People must criticize. Of course, people must have their opinion. The judgment is already there. Because when we are talking about criticism, if you watch previously, there are some judgments, when you read the judgment, even if the judgment is against you, you discover that you don't even have a grounds of appeal. But when judgment is obvious, this judge will give motion expert in the morning. The other judge in the other same subject matter will give another injunction. The other one will give another injunction. Injunction flying here and there. Others creating problem. And they said that people should not criticize. People should talk. People should criticize. People should raise alarm. Because this country belongs to all of us.
I no follow. The country no belongs to me. You know country. Chibuzo Ndewo, longest time. The country did not belongs to me. Oh, yeah, country in the Funani. The country did not belongs to me. Akuna Afodea. Because of the bombardment, I bombarded Tinubu now. Okugariala, but Ogana no underground. But I ain't got no pane de Kweha. I ain't got no name de Hanya. I ain't got no name de Hanya. Umunem de Kwen onye Funani and onye Funani Akuru. Ọbụrụ onye Igbo kwuru ihe a na ama agara gị evuru evuru n'isi ebe ọ bụla ọ nọ. Ya na ihe onye Fulani a kwuru. Geenụ ntị.
This is the Fulani radical movement. A real nationalist radical Fulani.
Fulani radical movement. Radical Fulani. Fulani radical movement. Ka radical person called rugged.
This is the Fulani radical movement. A real nationalist radical Fulani. Regardless of who you are, or where you are, or which position you are in. If you start attacking the Fulani tribe, or you say anything wrong about the Fulani tribe, know that we are coming for you. And if you say one bad thing, you are going to receive 100, 200 more worse than what you said. If you say anything bad about our ethnic group, know that we are coming for you. Put that in your mind. The radical movement will come to you. Yeah, we are coming. The past is past, but right now, there is not a single human being on the face of the planet that will insult the Fulani. We, the Fulani children, the Fulani young youth, sit down and watch. Enough is enough. We are tired of your bullshit. We are tired of this fucking bullshit. You understand? We are tired of the bullshit. You say Fulani won, know that we are coming for you. The radical movement will come for you. Remember that. All the time, put it in your mind. The radical Fulani are coming for you. Fulani people are not part of Nigeria, they are Nigeria. When you hear Nigeria, it's Fulani people. You understand? You are part of Nigeria. Then it means that you are part of Fulani. The largest empire before the arrival of the European in that region, it was the Sokoto Caliphate. The most organized empire, the most powerful empire in that region, it was the Sokoto Caliphate. The Sokoto Caliphate is a Fulani Caliphate. It's a Fulani empire. You understand? So Fulani are not part of Nigeria. Nigeria is a European, how to call it, fabrication. When they fabricated Nigeria, they put back Fulani people in charge. You understand? Because you have to understand one thing about the European. You see, European people, they are very intelligent. The European people, they respect the men who stand in front of them and tell them, go fuck yourself. The European respect those kind of men. The European, they only respect the men who are capable of standing in front of them and tell them, fuck off. I don't give a fuck about you. They respect you. If you are a man who you know that they can tell you, sit down, you sit, you get up, you get up, to go, you go. They don't give a fuck about you because they know you are nothing but a piece of shit. But the European, they respect the Fulani. Still now, when you go to France, they respect us. In United Kingdom, the moment you tell them you are Fulani, they respect you because they know which kind of human being you are.
It's a Fulani radical movement. So nobody can insult Fulani.
I swear.
Nobody can do this, do that, do this to Fulani. We don't actually know where this man is from. We don't even know if he actually be Fulani.
He's a Fulani.
Or if he actually be Nigerian. That is one thing. It might be another propagandist. Another person that is just trying to push another separate narrative.
Yes.
Crazy narrative on the internet. It's quite unfortunate. I don't know where the guy come from before we go start reacting on this. The guy has not identified as in Nigeria yet. It's easy for anybody to just come because Fulani no only in Nigeria. There are so many Fulanis in outside Nigeria as well.
Yes.
It can just, firstly, he should identify himself because I don't want to allow that guy now do the talk. Meanwhile, he doesn't even represent the Fulanis in Nigeria. Of course, we have stories about Fulani. We know how they are. And so communities are actually experiencing some of the worst attack. And sometimes they call them Fulani herdsmen. We have talked about them. We have called the security on them. I want to believe that Nigeria's security force are actually working to resolve these issues. But as for this man, I'm talking about the speech that is so provoking to other ethnic group in Nigeria. So provoking. That might even trigger some sense of insecurity in this country. Please, let us ask this man first. Can you please show us that you are indeed in Nigeria? Show your identity. Just show something to prove that you are a Nigerian. That you are not an outsider who is either from Benin Republic, from Mali, or from Tanzania, or from any other places that sees himself as Fulani, and that's try and you start making all those statements to try to incite some violence in this country. You know, please, want to calm down first. Not be everybody will come outside to say, we're Fulani, or come outside to say, be the tribe. Be actually that tribe. It might be somebody trying to infiltrate or trying to cause chaos. May this man come outside, show his identity card, and speak on where he come from and his family name. Show his identity card to the world proudly as a Fulani man. Sure, you say nobody fit touch Fulani. You show your identity. Show it to the world and show your ID card and your family, everything about you. And let's see if nothing will happen to you. Show your identity, man. No be just to touch. All those guys might be people who are trying to infiltrate our well-being, infiltrate our peace in Nigeria. Show your identity. If you are actually a Nigeria Fulani man, show your identity. Show where you come from. No be just church or they shout anyhow. And yesterday, surprisingly, at the Supreme Court, surprisingly, for the very first time, Supreme Court staff were so happy to welcome Nnamdi Kanu. I don't know why. I don't know how the matter changed. But check this video. You understand? Surprisingly, they welcomed him well yesterday. Does this prove that we are getting to the end of Nnamdi Kanu's case and the case might be favorable? The last judgment might be favorable to Nnamdi Kanu, or maybe it's just cruise, because this is the very first time we are seeing these kind of things happening in court. Supreme Court, people hailing Nnamdi Kanu. You understand? You guys understand what I'm saying? We have never seen such thing before. We have never experienced it before. So what is it? Is there something new that the government is moving towards? Because I was quite surprised to see how they were welcoming how they welcomed him and they started hailing him and praising him in Supreme Court. Usually everywhere go tight. Nobody will even see Nnamdi Kanu going in. But now he was out waving his hand to people. You know, I think it's a sign, I think it's a sign that the case is almost coming to an end, and the end might be favorable to Nnamdi Kanu. I think, I'm just saying, I think it's a sign. And another news, there's a woman who came out and said, it is wrong to marry an Igbo woman. That what Igbo women are good for are baby mamas. Listen, guys.
As a man, do not get married to an Igbo woman. You can just have them as baby mamas. Because their mind is full of evil, wickedness. They are so heartless. Because I don't know why your Igbo man marrying to Igbo woman, the man will cheat outside, the woman will pour water for Ngbola, the man will cheat outside, the woman will carry knife, will take that everywhere. The man will cheat outside, the woman will poison and make it bad. I don't understand. And they are so full of atrocities. Now them commit and pass these Igbo women. But if their man won't do the same thing, na problem, na big problem. If you know you are from a polygamy, or you just like to taste different women, you understand, doing it secretly. I beg, no get married to Igbo woman, because if you get married to Igbo woman, you will not do that thing, because if she find out, a sentence to you, na bye. I dey tell you, fear Igbo woman, fear them. Those people do not deserve to get married. They're just good to be a baby mama. I'm telling you, because if you live with them for inside the same roof, when they get issue, and the issue not be today, they happen. One day, she fit buy you throw it for grant. Now me they tell you, God forbid, forbid.
All because of content. But apart from content, you are destroying an entire ethnic group. You will destroy their women. You now know what Igbo women don't do for history. Please, I want you guys to disregard this message. Like I said before, some of
Triple M onye eziokwu ndewo Triple M ndewo iwe n'iwe anyanwụ anọghị na ebe side ihe anọ abịara m ebe ọzọ ndewo onye eziokwu ụtụtụ ọma Triple M onye eziokwu ndewo birikwe ọya abalị gị. Nwanne enwere unu mere understand ndị Fulani bata na chọọchị na-agbagbuchi ndị mmadụ ndị Fulani bata na chọọchị na-agbagbuchi ndị mmadụ. Ọ ya uhie unu hụrụ hie a. Ndị Fulani bata na chọọchị na-agba ndị mmadụ ka nchi. Ha bụchara akpa ndị mmadụ. Ha bụchara akpa ndị mmadụ. Ha bụchara akpa ndị mmadụ ma n'ime chọọchị. N'ime chọọchị. N'ime chọọchị. Ha bụchara akpa ndị mmadụ. Ndị mmadụ niile ha bụchara n'ime chọọchị. Maazị ebee ka ị nọ ya bụ ndị nke ndị ekele ga GDP today. Maazị Exodus abịa kele GDP. Mụ abịakwa GDP. Ebe obodo unu nọ onye ka. Ekwenye ihe ndị Fulani mega ndị Kristian. Donald Trump ọwụfụga ahụ ya. Ekwenye ihe ndị Fulani mega ndị Kristian. Donald Trump ọfụga ha ka. Donald Trump ekwenye ihe mega Kristian.
Oh no.
Todo pastor neringi. Chey. Dekwenu ihe mega ndị Kristian, Nicki Minaj. Dekwenu ihe mega ndị Kristian. Dekwenu ihe mega ndị Kristian, Donald Trump gị gbasi nkịtị. Ị chọghị ebe ime ihe ikwuru. Chew. Chineke mie. Ew. Donald Trump, ifuga haka. You are not seeing this one. You are not seeing it. Oh, ụmụnne m ezigbo nsogbu dị. ezigbo nsogbu dị nekwe na ihe mega ndị Kristian na chọọchị ka na chọọchị o ka na chọọchị ka a gara na-emega ha ihe na chọọchị ka na chọọchị ka a gara na-emega ha ihe Chai, first time we were ezigbo nne m here. I so much love this woman. The first time we were the one on my platform. I so much love this woman. I so much love this woman. Believe me. Help me and welcome her. Help me and welcome her. Yeah, first time we welcome one here on my platform. Today is a great day, Chai. Today is a great day. Today is a great day. First time you were the one year here.
Igbo people. Ekele m unu. Ọnọlọ Nneka Chimeze na-ekwu. Anyị ka na-ewetakwara unu ọnọdụ Igbo. Ihe m ji bịa n'ụtụtụ abụọ achọrọ m ịkọlụ attention ndị Igbo anyị ọkachasị bloggers, content creators, ndị nọ na social media. Achọrọ m ịkọlụ attention anyị to the propaganda, serious propaganda ebidobuwe against us kemgbe 2014 ruo kịta. And these propagandas, because they respond to them, yana amuta ihe ọzọ. Achọrọ ka m mee ka unu ghọta na ihe kọsụkwara the war juwe nweta attention ndị obodo ndị ọcha ndị ọzọ, the West and the Middle East. Ha jikwado Nigeria wụ ndị anụ n'olu ha with propaganda na-achị ha tụrụ. Remember, propaganda wụ na ọwa OGECHUKWU and na-egburu ndị Muslim. Ha were nke ahụ nweta sympathy ndị Muslims. O wee nwụọ n'OGECHUKWU because as Igbo dominance, ha were nweta sympathy ndị West already. Anyị na ndị West ahụgo anya asị ndị ma ihe ndị siri ike ndị dị stubborn na-achị ha na-eme anyị. Ebuild this narrative where ya lụso ya agha anyị enweta support. The team lụrụ agha anụnwa mana Gowon na Wolowo bịara plan all that war. Now, President Tinubu na President Muhammadu Buhari bịakwa together with the same agenda. Now, no change came from investigation m na-eme. Now, that jihad was actually, that genocide was actually a continuation of jihad. Mana due to what is sanya, they can't carry out jihad like that. So, whereas only opportunity where enable for Christians. Now, these two teams, and we set all the cracking here got the Muslim because most of them name me and Yoruba land the Muslim. Yoruba actually a Muslim state. The Muslim did 60 to 70%, white Christian, they're 40 to 30%. So we don't know this for so. And we see alliance between the North and the West due to that Islam. So once you get extremists in power, how renew where the genocide, the jihad agenda, which I believe we may renew during our president, and how would request that propaganda backup with somewhere. Now the propaganda, the same thing. Not how we may Ganambo wanile nebu propaganda. Only nearly that propaganda wa bike dabere. Mana South Africa, in fact, ha make it ranke una hana bakuna platforms. No other countries join no in discussions. In fact, all a European person than a platform even the South African name. None di wanna commit crimes na South Africa. So ha wendi wu. All the eba ha kai no maybe this attack landi wu. All through all these things, King Abra Potawas, I was talking ha gala number di chiche. Into this propaganda. Kemekwe na Ghana is part of that propaganda. So him to work one and then I look one was in do non dala and all propaganda was propaganda. I guess I with propaganda. No. I guess how what we'll do now when on your blog when access to social media or catch bloggers, the content creators, please use your platform to expose the truth. I'm not in support of attack. You are stupid. You are a terror. Make sense. So I think I implore our bloggers to pick up most of them. When you may analyze, so don't respond to what I do. Ngecha ya mgbe hiwe na-ewe m note the point hapịa gawa ebe m na-aga ga nwere onwe m obi aṅụrị mpụtazie m cool down note my point because that is what I want to start doing now to be responding because the more agbara ha nkịtị ha na-esel ihe a na-esel ụgba na ndị Igbo with the problem of Nigeria anyị ma ndị problem of Nigeria ndị Igbo anyị ji blueprint ihe na-eme na Nigeria anyị ma ọwa anyị nọ at the grassroots na-atụtụ ihe na-adafusi n'ala ha bụ ego ha bụ oyela ha bụ gọọmenti ha ji ihe niile anyị wụ ndị na-atụtụ atụtụ so ndị ahụ anyị nọkwa n'okpuru na-atụtụ we have informations of ihe na-eme na Nigeria so we need to educate fellow Nigerians kịta na ike agwụla ndị Nigeria na-achọzi inye ha na-agbakasị arụ na-achọ good governance so ha ebidogo with recruit to share content creators ha abaga na social media na-atụ achị iwu onye Igbo ọbụla na-eme igecha ihe gị gafere iwụrụ nwa afọ Igbo nwụji mmiri ara afọ because when the attack comes ha agaghị achị ịma mesara ha okwu so the best owo nga ndị Igbo 1000 gbakọrọ agbakọ baa na social media nya mgbe ọbụla imepere social media school gị hụ mgbe onye Igbo na-akọwa one thing or the other I am sure na eziokwu ga-apụta ihe I am sure ba iwepụtasị eziokwu na Nigeria ga-ama truly ndị bụ problem of Nigeria ka anyị kọwara ha na ndị agbata obi anyị wụ ndị South, the minorities na among us, and the for the first time. I got a heban allocarry or Gaban, you carry them man. Kakwata and Dibu, they are Lagos. Kaiwaha, the Lagos state government should open up. Egwell another in tax no Jalaba international market. We build it by ourselves. Iba people, Ekelemon.
As you know, Bandiala, Che, Chineken, Dibu, Mazuso, Aintorato. Aintorato. Also, what's painful is other type are accepting Igbos, still Igbos attacking themselves. My brother, gini ka ihe mekwana ihe ka ọwụ nọ amamịa ya akpụ ya akpọ. Amamịa ya akpụ ya akpọ. Itini gburu ike. Ihe mmadụ na-eme ibi ya. Lekwe na chọọchị ya Trump adịka ihe ahụ ime na ọpụra nke ka ịpara nkiri anya ihe a ka ha ganaga gwa unu something chew a na-eme ndị ka ha dị serious na-eme ihe ha na-eme echi ka anyị ga-ama echi ụmụnne m tomorrow ọ ga-adị kpọkpọ tomorrow. Ekwekwe nne m ahụ.
Igbo people, ekele m ụnụ ọlọlọ Nneka Chimezeni.
Other one.
Igbo people, ekele m.
Nne ya wayo.
Guys, let's listen to Pastor. He says that the moment Igbo people start to recognize and know that Nnamdi Kanu is another Jesus Christ, Jesus sent, the God sent to liberate us.
God bless you. Prophet Elijah Bamidele Loholo is my name. Quickly, I want to now speak to the Igbo.
And there is 100%.
This video is directly to the Igbo.
The truth today is 100% true. What you say is 100%.
The earlier all the Igbo people
what we don't know
understand that Nnamdi Kanu is the Jesus Christ that is sent to them to deliver them, be better for them. What I see in the spirit is different from what you see outside. The earlier you people understand that Nnamdi Kanu is the Jesus Christ sent to you by Chukwu, the better for all of you. The better for all of you. I know how many high-profile Nigerians have left me, disconnected from me since 2019. I started talking about Nnamdi Kanu and the Biafra. I know how many of them. I'm a Yoruba man, stroke Edo man. I am not talking because I want to talk. I am talking because I love my country, Nigeria, and I love the Igbo so much because that was where I got married from. Married from Imo State. And the woman God gave to me from that region is one of the best women in the whole world. Whom through her, God has blessed me with 5 beautiful kids without no issue. I love them. If I tell you the Igbo people are not good people, I am deceiving myself. I feel pain so much for the Igbos. Like I tell Nigerians, Igbos are not the problem of Nigeria. Igbo are not responsible for what Nigeria is going through. The torment, the punishment, the accusation should stop now. The Igbo people are not even helping themselves. A city divided against itself cannot stand. A community, a region divided against itself cannot stand. A family divided against itself cannot stand. It is time for the Igbos to come together and start speaking one voice. The earlier you people understand that Mazinam Kanu, I've been talking about this about 2019. A lot of you will still come and say I'm a fake prophet. No issue, no challenge. I will keep speaking because I stand for the truth. Anytime you see me talk here, is that I'm defending one person or I'm defending. God bless you.
Guys, let's listen to this pastor. He says,
our sister NKERE Nicki Minaj from Ihite Mbanno. Nicki Minaj bụ onye Mbanno. Ama m na amaghị. Our own, but our own. Okuroku yesterday, Nicki Minaj, our own sister.
Hello, everyone. I must say I am very nervous, so please, well, thank you, Ambassador Waltz, for this invitation. It is an honor to stand on this stage with you and the other distinguished speakers here today to shine a spotlight on the deadly threat faced by thousands of Christians in Nigeria. I would like to thank President Trump for prioritizing this issue and for his leadership on the global stage in calling for urgent action to defend Christians in Nigeria, to combat extremism, and to bring a stop to violence against those who simply want to exercise their natural right to freedom of religion or belief. I stand here as a proud New Yorker with a deep sense of gratitude that we live in a country where we can freely and safely worship God regardless of one's creed, background, or politics. No group should ever be persecuted for practicing their religion, like I recently stated on social media. And we don't have to share the same beliefs in order for us to respect each other. We're way beyond thinking or expecting or assuming for, the person sitting next to you to have the exact same beliefs. We're beyond that. That's ridiculous. But that shouldn't make one person feel less safe than anyone in any room. Music has taken me around the globe. I have seen how people, no matter their language, culture, or religion, come alive when they hear a song that touches their soul. Religious freedom means we all can sing our faith regardless of who we are, where we live, and what we believe. But today, faith is under attack in way too many places. In Nigeria, Christians are being targeted, driven from their homes, and killed. Churches have been burned. Families have been torn apart, and entire communities live in fear constantly, simply because of how they pray. Sadly, this problem is not only a growing problem in Nigeria, but also in so many other countries across the world, and it demands urgent action. And I want to be clear, protecting Christians in Nigeria is not about taking sides or dividing people. It is about uniting humanity. Nigeria is a beautiful nation with deep faith traditions and lots of beautiful barbs that I can't wait to see. When one's church, mosque, or a place of worship is destroyed, everyone's heart should break just a little bit. And the foundation of the United Nations, its core mandate to ensure peace and security, should shake. I am joined here today by peaceful, by faith leaders, by those who saw violence, saw rising intolerance, saw the threats clearly before us, and chose not to look the other way. I am inspired by their work to build interfaith ties, to see the humanity across the lines which might divide us, and to fight for security and liberty for all those who pray. I look forward to our discussion today, and I hope it will encourage deepened solidarity for us to urgently work together to ensure every person can enjoy the right to believe, to worship, and to live in peace. Barbs, I know you're somewhere listening. I love you so very much. You have been the ultimate light in my life and career for so long. I appreciate you, and I want to make it very clear once again that this isn't about taking sides. This is about standing up in the face of injustice. It's about what I've always stood for my entire career, and I will continue to stand for that. For the rest of my life, I will care if anyone, anywhere, is being persecuted for their beliefs. Thank you.
Ụmụnne forgive onye ebe o kwuru na to divide the country. Forgive onye or slipping of tongue. Ọmaghị o kwuru ebe ahụ. Maazị Ụzọ, ifuru ndị a na-eme ihe mark ya their face on a faithful day, bring them to justice. Tagide these people need ịgbaghara ha. Need ịgbaghara ndị a niile na-ekwu now. Ndị akpọga gị afọ anyị si ha akpọga gị. On a faithful day, we don't need to forgive them. Just mark ya their face, then go regret them. On a faithful day. And then go regret them. Then go regret them. I love you all. I love you all with all my heart. Time Wednesday, time merciful day. I'm not teaching you my over mercy. We all trying my hobby night. You will try ma. I love you all. Kind of in the evening. Yeah, my own the strength. Maybe in the evening I will come. Bye bye.